Hello. Welcome to Infinity's introduction of the new Pennsylvania Commercial Vehicle Program. I am Michael Hurst from Business Development. I'm here to guide you through our tutorial. Our Pennsylvania Commercial Vehicle Program has made some changes effective February 14, 2011. First, we reduced our rates on bodily injury, physical damage limits of $5,100 and up. Combined single limit rate factors were decreased in order to increase our competitiveness in this area. Infinity increased the discount for businesses with a commercial general liability policy in place to a strong 20%. That includes a BOP or business owner's policy too. Our personal use discount increased to 21%. Our paid in full and multi-policy discounts are 10 and 5% respectively. For those of you who are new to insurance or to Infinity or to commercial auto in general, let's take a tour of how OneLink Express rates a policy. At infinityagents.com, you will begin the quoting process at this screen. Log in using your agency's 5 or 7-digit user ID, secret password, and click on Submit. This page will be your first screen once the login is successful. This Infinity Agency Management System page has many features you need to control your business. We'll explore this section a little bit later in the tutorial. Since we're here to learn about the commercial vehicle process, the next step is to click on the Get a Quote in the gray column to your left. Next, to Product. Select the proper program you wish to rate. Today, let us select CVPA Infinity for the Pennsylvania Commercial Vehicle Program underwritten by Infinity Insurance. Click on Open OLE or OneLink Express. We can either click Start a new regular quote from scratch or bring up a previously created quote from your agency's database. The Mike Tomlin quote looks interesting. Let's take a look at that piece of business. With your mouse, click ID number 207-31917. Great. Here we are at the first tab, the Policy tab. You may use your mouse to click your way through the screens or by simply tabbing. That seems to be the easiest way. Make sure your name or your agency name appears in the Policy Input By field. I want you to get all of the Easy Street points that you can earn. Make sure you fill in the Occupation field by typing in the name. The Auto Find feature helps select your response. Business type in this instance is listed as corporation. Individual and partnership are options too. A record of prior insurance leads to great discounts with Infinity. Is CGL in force? Is where our new 20% discount will kick in. The Named Insured section is for business owners' information, not the company. Notice across the top orange tabs, we have moved from Policy to Drivers. The downward pointing arrows indicate there's a choice available for that field. Click on the arrow to reveal your options. Note this is where you let us know that an SR22 is needed. By clicking on Next, we are now on the Vehicles screen. If you know the Vehicle Identification Number, or VIN, it will pre-fill the make and model field. GVW, or Gross Vehicle Weight, is an important rating field. The information will be pre-filled from the VIN. If you do not have the VIN, an error here can cause some claims problems later, so please take your time and be as accurate as possible. Stops per day is calculated by averaging the number of stops per week. Every time you click on Next to change the page, OneLink will auto-save your information. If you're interrupted in the middle of the screen, make sure you hit Save Quote on your upper left. Otherwise, you might lose a little bit of information. As we move to the fourth tab across the top of our screen, we're getting to the good stuff, the coverages and rates. Another helpful tip is noticing the underlined words. If a word or abbreviation is underlined, by clicking on it with your mouse, a help box will appear with a definition or explanation. Here, FTC was selected, and the text box that describes fire, theft, and combined additional coverage appears. As you look at the column in the middle of the screen, This is where you select the coverage your customer needs. Each down arrow indicates an option for you and your customer. We provide a broad range of coverages up to $1 million CSL, or combined single limit. If you change a coverage amount, check and see if the orange rate button has turned red. That means you need to click on the red rate button to recalculate the total. After you select the coverages appropriate for your customer's needs, payment options up top is next. We default to a 12-month policy term. Here we've selected a 12-pay, 9% down IEFT. Underneath the drop-down box for Pay Plan is a Quote Summary and Order FR button. Let's click the Order FR button and make sure our most competitive rates are listed for your customer. Make sure your customer understands this report is designed to provide the most accurate and competitive rate when run. If they choose not to have the report run, a no-hit will be recorded, which will likely result in higher premiums. Mr. Tomlin achieved a credit level of 7, which is actually a no-hit in our program. The lower the number, the better the score. The better the score, the most competitive rate tier will be used. If the customer has a question about the results or process, Choice Points information is available for their use. You would then press Continue in the lower right-hand corner to go back to the rater. Click on the Quote Summary button in order to break down the payment schedule into bite-sized pieces, a nice feature to review with your client at point of sale. Be careful the client does not walk out with this piece of paper. It is not a receipt. Use this item only to explain the rates and fees at quote or policy time. Click on the X in the upper right-hand corner to go back to the rater. On the Application Step 1 tab, we are now in the home stretch, filling in the remaining information needed to complete the application, like driver's license number. And the SR22 case number belongs on this screen. And Application Step 2. Enter number of lien holders information here and special equipment. Special equipment is anything added on, not from the factory, like toolboxes, equipment racks, or a mounted generator. If there's any prior physical damage to the vehicle, please click on the Describe the Prior Damage and put your notes in the space provided. The final sales screen is the last stop before uploading to Infinity. Make sure you take a moment to describe the business operations. In this case, mowing yards and light landscaping has been entered in the box that says, how are vehicles used in the business? Hauling mowers and tools. That's also been entered. Under Point of Sale, Order FR, it should be completed since we did that on the rate page. Now you can select Order MVR Clue by checking the box and clicking on the Order Point of Sale button. It only takes a few seconds to connect with ChoicePoint, and your agency will not be charged for this report. The MVR Clue message will appear. You'll select OK and proceed. The bottom half of the final sales screen contains some important information you do not want to miss, like the insured IEFT installment payment information and does the applicant cross state lines? Then click Upload. Whoops. In order to create the perfect application, the OneLink Express software will help you find any errors. Now I've done it. I made the OneLink angry with the number of errors I created. It is turning red in the blanks that need to be completed. This is a long screen, and this is only the top half. Simply go back, fill in the requested information, and click Upload again. When you've completed the upload process, make sure you note the Print button is on the upper left-hand side of this screen. Save the quote here. This being a sample, it was not really uploaded. If it were a live application, the quote status would become uploaded. If you need to go back and print the application, select the insured, look on the Final Sale tab, upper left side for the Print button. We can close out of the OneLink Express Rater in order to get back to the Infinity Agency Management System. Here we are. Note the menu has been selected and a variety of options are there for your convenience. I hope you are taking advantage of Infinity's ability to provide your agency's policy information through a download. Under Downloads on the main menu, we'll provide information that you need to get set up. Have a question? please call Infinity's IT department. We are happy to help you get going. Under Agency Information, you can update your address, change a password, or add a new producer. This page also contains links to Easy Street, Infinity University, and Perks. Under Contact Us, our phone numbers are available. If you click on one of the choices on the left, like Order Supplies, an instant email form is generated for you, making sure you get to the right person. Then hit Submit. Infinity is more than an insurance company. Check out infinityperks.com for examples of how we invest in you, your business, and your community. Let Infinity University help educate your team on how to get the most out of your agency's potential. Continuing education classes, interactive and entertaining Prove-It seminars, secret shopper sales workshops, claims and customer service training lessons are all available. What are your other companies doing for you? Infinity wants to invest in your success. Have you looked up Infinity's YouTube videos? They help generate leads for our agents. Have you friended Infinity on Facebook? Are you registered on Easy Street? Don't let another day go by without attempting the daily trivia or registering for the additional rewards you deserve. You could be making a fistful of additional cash. At ClassicCollectors.com, did you know Infinity provides great coverage for classic collectors, antiques, modifieds, and exotic vehicles? Here are a few numbers to remember. Try our quote hotline. We can help. Product manager for Pennsylvania, Greg and Alex, they want your feedback. Do you need specific commercial vehicle instruction in your office? Contact one of our business development field representatives, and we will come to you. And a big thank you. Thank you for making Pennsylvania Commercial Vehicle one of Infinity's fastest growing products. We've grown 36% since 2008. Thank you for the new business and renewals. And especially thank you for the professional way you represent Infinity Insurance in your office every day. My name is Michael Hurst, and I hope you enjoyed this message. Please forward this message to anyone that may benefit from learning more about Infinity Commercial Vehicle. We'll be bringing you more informative tutorials in the near future on more products, promotions, and services that will help you grow your agency. If you did not know Infinity was this serious about your success, maybe it's time to take a closer look.